Oh my God! Just roll the song. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is.
Cinestro called the cast. It's your weekly gold mine. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. They got the beats, got those comic spins. I stay tuned in. Stay tuned.
All right, Marker. Welcome back to your favorite podcast. Don't even ask what that was at the beginning, bro. Just understand, greatness is awaiting you as you watch this episode.
I think it's important,
back, baby.
Important to say how different this episode is going to be.
Yeah, sure. I'll explain that real quick. So, if you are a regular viewer of the Cinestro Core, you already know we talk, we banter, we give y'all good deets, good information. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. We are trying out live streaming our world-renowned and appreciated gameplay on the Marvel Rivals. We tried it a few months ago and it didn't work the way we thought it would. We had to get to the lab. We had to cook. I had to ask Big Allah. I said, please show me the way. Show me what to do, bro. We're here, so we got it set up. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the topics real quick. Let you know what we're talking about this week's episode. So we're talking about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms season 1. The finale just dropped on Monday.
Share Graham's gameplay, Matt.
I'm working on it. We're talking about the Marvel Rivals. We're talking about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms season 1. Some bullshit that I saw on this weekend from Sam Raimi, and then of course the absolute DC universe is going absolute bananas, and then some more news and details coming up from this past week. Now, while the boys run one more match, I'm going to go ahead and run through this news real quick. Yeah. Let's get through the news corner and get right into the meat and potatoes of this episode. We need to come up with a theme song. I need to go talk to somebody. Yeah, I need to talk to somebody. I need to call somebody.
Artists just aren't starving the way they used to be, bro. They're
my boy
too much.
I was saying, bro. Nobody grinding like that for real.
They don't want it. They're not hungry.
They're not hungry. They don't want it.
We're hungry.
And speaking of not wanting it, Comics recently explained that
he doesn't want to be black.
He doesn't want to be a mouthpiece, and I quote, a mouthpiece for black politics in regards to covering Milestone Comics. Mm-hmm. Now, I find that funny that he said that during 1, Black History Month. 2, look at you, bro. You are a black man. 3, Milestone Comics is one of the it's very iconic. Milestone Comics is hence the character icon. Also, it gives space for black characters to thrive without having to be attached to.
But it's also
like the MCU or the Marvel or whatever.
It's also an opportunity to bring about, like, if you don't know about what's the comic company called?
Milestone Comics.
Milestone Comics. Like, if you don't know about Milestone Comics all that much. This is like a really good opportunity for him to kind of introduce that to a lot of people and educate.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because he's the biggest comic guy on YouTube now.
And let's be clear, he only has that by default because he's nowhere near as good as
Comic Story.
Benny.
May God rest his soul.
No.
Exactly, but anyway, so people were asking him to cover this comic company, and he didn't want to.
And I think that's like one bullshit, because the only reason why we don't cover as much comics as we want to is because there's too much that we are covering in general to try and dive into all of it. But we still do our best to touch on, different comic runs that come out, explain what is attached to whatever movie we're discussing, or even like Milestone. Like, I really want to jump into Milestone. I haven't been reading comics much until this Absolute run started going crazy. So I'm getting back into it. But Milestone is important. And as someone who is a self-proclaimed comic book knower and someone who I used to respect a whole lot, you should be not just willing to discuss something like Milestone alongside Marvel, DC, etc. You should be jumping on that as a black man too. I'm really disappointed. I'm really ashamed that I'm befuddled, bro. I'm bamboozled. You're a nigga, bro.
Black man second.
The fuck is this?
First.
Yeah, I think my thing is, My thing, I was really disappointed as well. Like to hear somebody who I spent a lot of time like listening to, somebody who I thought was like, like using his knowledgeable, and I really looked up to him. Was like, oh, this is like, and who kind of like inspires you in a sense. He's like, you're like, oh, this is
he
kind
inspires you to read other stories.
Not only that, but he's a minority voice in a mostly white space.
Yeah,
and instead of being proud of that, he's like, no, it's just comics. I hate black people.
I mean,
and then there's another thing too. Mouthpiece for black politics, bro. Comics are political. Our lives are political, especially right now in 2026 America.
His existence is political.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks the X-Men comics aren't an allegory.
All right, bro. All right.
I just think that's really, and I just think that's really kind of like indicative of this idea that I think we all hold, which is like, if we don't have a platform, right? Who the fuck gives a fuck? But if you do, it's like you have to.
We have a little
use that. You have to use. You have to use that voice to speak up.
It's more of like a moral obligation. Like if you're, a good person. One, I feel like as a content creator, not many people cover
Milestone,
right? So it's like, you're opening yourself to a bigger audience, which I mean, he has a ridiculous one, and I just think that's the whole thing. You just gotta. I don't know.
That's what I'm
if you
saying.
Really
like,
care about your people, you'd be like, "Oh, there's some badass stories over here. Y'all should check them out."
But that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine like what a cool the amount of people he could put on to Milestone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like the amount of sales that could improve, like for Milestone, and like introducing people to like these new
not doing it just because you don't want to be a spokesperson is like the silliest thing.
It is. I mean, it tells me everything I need to know about him. The way that he spoke about that handled that situation, and specifically used the words, "I don't want to be a mouthpiece for black politics."
No one necessarily asked you to do that. They just were like, "Why don't you cover?"
But it told me everything I needed to know about the kind of person that he is, and
what his values are,
what his politics are.
Yeah, and it's tough because dude is a legend. But I mean, that right there, you lose a lot of respect from a lot of people.
This is like this is on the same week this happened is when Michael Jordan was on video diddling that kid, bro. I was 0-16 as a black man.
I forgot about that shit, bro.
That shit was crazy. It's just so crazy that I had to see that. But you know what else is crazy? The Mando and Grogu trailer actually looks good.
Actually, gas.
I gotta tell you all heard it.
I haven't even watched it.
No, this is.
I'm just walking back my statement from earlier because that first teaser, I was not sold. I thought it looked like Boo Boo Kaka and dog shit. And I watched it.
Still looks like Boo Boo Kaka.
I said, hey, it looks kind of cool. Looks kind of nice.
This was a better trailer, but like, why not just make this into season 4? That's what I just think. It just doesn't make sense.
Because Marvel isn't making enough money for Disney.
That's my thing too, Graham. Yeah. My thing is, look, let's say Mando and Grogu is good. Right, you're just like, wow, that was fun.
Not even just decent. At least,
sure, you're like, I really enjoyed that. I love these characters. I love this world. Yeah, fine. That was, what I expected it to be.
What am I doing?
How does this justify its existence? Right? Like it's like this could have.
It's a money grab for sure.
But that feels so cynical.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, it's Disney.
It's indicative. Yeah, it's indicative of Disney's.
Greed,
mismanagement, and greed. Thank you, Art. Greed. They're foolish as hell because you know how like easy it would be to make 4, 5, 6 seasons of a Mandalorian show and make it more than 6 episodes. This bullshit has to stop. Inshallah, we get out of this 6-episode fuckery. I'm tired of it. But for a show like Mando and Grogu, it's an expansive story. You don't need to just limit it to a movie, and because you're out of ideas for a Star Wars film,
which is
how much shit you can do. You know how much shit you can do in Star Wars.
Well, and that's also my thing is like you could do an endless amount of seasons of Mando and Grogu. So what they're gonna do, you're gonna drop a movie. It almost feels like they're doing like a Dragon Ball movie, and then they're gonna keep doing it. Keep making seasons of like the main show, and then be like, oh well, actually this movie didn't happen, or some silly retcon shit will go on. But I just don't understand the existence of it. Am I gonna be there opening night? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it comes
it's
on my birthday.
I mean,
opening night.
that's just how Star Wars gets me.
I will be there.
Maybe.
I agree.
I will be there no
agree
matter
with
what.
Graham. I agree with Graham. It's really weird that I'm really curious to see how this movie justifies its existence. Although I'm a fan of this of Mando and Grogu. I'm iffy on the latter seasons, but I like Pedro, I like Mando, I like Grogu. I like this story and kind of like the places where I'm very fond of it.
Yeah.
I'm just really kind of like frustrated by how small potatoes this feels.
Yeah.
And that's not to insult this character or this world that they've built, right?
It's
like
We're just saying we want more for it.
we want more for Star Wars.
We want better for it. We want way better for
And it
it.
just-
like
because
Star Wars, dude. A movie release for Star Wars should be a spectacle beyond, like, it should be a Rogue One.
Yeah.
Or even a
and-
Force Awakens. It was huge. I just don't see.
Absolutely.
I don't see Mando and Grogu being that.
It doesn't
No.
feel like a movie. It feels
No,
like a
yeah.
It'll get it. It'll sell out of
It feels like an anime movie
need to watch
release.
it, right? But I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know, man. We're
I'm there, but
Matt's really excited by it, but
I'm excited
I
because
mean-
I love Pedro and I love Star Wars and I loved I love seeing the Mandalorian story because it's something outside of the Skywalkers or what the fuck else.
nice,
But
Gerardo.
now I feel like we're about to get back to that point where it's like, okay, we're beating this horse dead. This horse is dead as fuck,
Yeah.
and we're trying to beat this shit for more milk. We're beating this shit off. Like I can't do it.
beating the shit off with both hands.
Yeah.
And it's gonna turn into one of those like cash grabs, nostalgia bait bullshit. And speaking of
Well,
cash grabs in the
Oh, is he
I'll
free?
jump
free
in,
on through?
and I have nothing good to say about Toy Story 5 right now. I have nothing to say
Why?
Why he bald?
because bald nigga,
He
bald
always-
nigga. Why you got that?
Why you ain't got no hair up there?
Why you got no hair up there?
Like Timbo. Boy, look like
Boy, you look like a golf ball. Boy, you look like a goat.
that guy's a
hard.
fucking artist.
Why are
But
you?
no,
why
for
are
real,
you got nothing good to say about?
Because let me be real with y'all, bro. I didn't even
Who
watch
needs
Toy
that?
Story 4. I didn't even watch Toy Story 4. When Toy Story 3 ended and we all thought they were gonna die, and then the toys got left at that kid's house or whatever her name
Yeah.
was, Bonnie. Don't even
Yeah.
fucking remember
That
her
was
name.
the perfect ending.
That should have been it.
I haven't
that
seen
should
the
have been
fourth
it.
one either. Now that you mention it.
I didn't even when they said Toy Story 5, I said there's a fourth one. I was like, what the
That's
fuck?
the one with Keanu and the fork, right?
Yeah.
I had to ask.
yeah.
I had to ask about that. I was like, "Isn't that with the damn?" He said, "I am trash." I was like, "Oh, okay." I did not remember that. I
Same,
thought
me
that was
too.
I don't know if I've actually seen the fourth one either.
I
feel
haven't.
like I have.
No one over the age of 10 has.
Yeah, probably a good thing, right?
But that speaks to a lot. The reason why there are 5 Toy Story movies is precisely that. We
Yeah.
haven't seen that movie, and we're adult, grown ass men who grew up on these movies, right?
Right.
When did the first one come out? 95,
94, 95.
something like that. And
Around
it's
there.
still, and this franchise is
Came out on
still
the first
pertinent.
computer ever made.
It's still pertinent.
It's gonna
to
make a
the-
bill.
Yeah, it's still pertinent to the kids today, So I think that in and of itself kind of explains why this movie exists, despite the fact that we feel like it's just another
And
one of
also,
Disney's nostalgia bait.
it's important to say Elio didn't sell. The
No.
last, what was it? Element?
Turning Red or
Elemental didn't do well.
Yeah,
Elio
that
didn't
was
do.
good.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
seeing that, all this new shit that, people love saying, oh, I want new stuff. I want new stuff.
is not
It-
working.
it's
no one's
not-
buying
it's
it.
not selling.
So they're just
Right.
like, what if we make Toy Story 5?
The next good. That's a really good point you brought up, Gerardo. The next kind of movie that's going to determine whether or not they keep making original movies, I think, is that
It's
movie
Hoppers.
Hoppers. Exactly. Which is gonna
and the
come out.
Hoppers looks fun. I saw the trailer, but I'm still like Pixar. I love Pixar because I love the way they do their animation, but I don't love Disney management. And this is why I'm not excited for Toy Story 5. I don't like the way they handle things. Look at how they mismanaged the last few years of Marvel. Look how they've been mismanaging Star Wars. Now they're about to fuck one of my favorite stories up. Do you know how many times I watched the first and second Toy Story? I have that shit on VHS.
Yeah.
I was Buzz Lightyear, my nigga. I was in there. I was locked in. And you mean to tell me you're gonna make a fifth one? I don't care. These
Yeah.
little kids can watch Coco Melon. Leave this shit to the adults. Leave this to us.
He said,
Go watch it then.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it is
Go
good.
wa-
Watch the fourth one. Then.
Y'all can
Since you're
have
such
that
a
shit.
fan, since you're such a fan, bitch.
No, puppy. No, puppy.
No, but I mean,
trying to
look.
sauce that shit off.
We
I'm
haven't
gonna
seen the
sauce that
fourth
shit
one.
up, bro.
We haven't seen the fourth one, so we can't really kind of like comment on the
I can.
on whether it's good or not. But I
It's not.
think if it's one of the few franchises that Disney and Pixar has that continuously delivers, I think at a
Yeah.
very high rate. You know,
Yeah.
what else has done this well? Cars 3 sucks
Real
dick.
nigga move.
Cars 2
Cars
sucks too.
1. Real nigga move.
You know, so it's
Cars
like
2's all right. Cars 2's all right.
sure, but it's like, you know, they don't really have a lot of
Cars
they don't
2
really-
is all right. Y'all like Cars 2 over Cars 3?
what I'm
Cars
saying is
2, Cars 2 is the best spy movie ever made.
Yeah.
that's
False.
what I'm
That's-
saying is that
that's
they don't have a lot of franchises to draw from. And if
Right.
the original movie is working, like we said, and most of their franchise stuff is dog shit, they're gonna have to keep going back to the well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean,
And,
but also,
and to be fair, I would much rather have another Toy Story movie than I don't know, a mediocre Pixar movie like Elio,
Was it
which I
Delivery?
like.
No,
It wasn't
Onward.
great.
I never
Like,
watched that.
exactly.
I wish I should have watched Elio. I didn't because I was busy watching whatever else was out that weekend.
Watch
It
the
was
real
alright.
movies.
But you know what else is coming out? Marvel's Wolverine is dropping September
Ooh.
15th.
That's a crazy.
I've been
bit of
waiting
news.
for this. You know how long I've been waiting for this? Brother,
How long?
Oh no,
long enough. Long enough.
he's
Too
gonna make a
long.
name for himself.
I've been saying a Wolverine. So the last Wolverine game I played, last time I played as Wolverine on anything outside of Rivals was the X-Men Origins tie-in game.
That shit
Best
was-
X-Men game ever made.
Altered my brain chemistry.
Oh no, X2 is pretty good.
That shit made me feel
Well,
X3 is good too. The X-Men,
Low-key,
the X3 time game is good.
That's what's awesome is that we're getting back to some mutant games because in the mid 2000s, there was low key gas after gas after gas, like
Yes, bro.
X-Men Legends, the Origins, and then
What's the X-Men game where we got to pick a team and then go to do missions?
That's what I think Legends
fuck,
is
fuck,
because
yes.
it's almost like a pre-Ultimate Alliance thing.
Ultimate Alliance. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's Ultimate Alliance, but I think X-Men Legends, is pretty much the same concept, but it's X-Men. So there was X-Men Legends 2 on the original Xbox, and it was Rise of the Apocalypse. And it was
I'm surprised.
Let's bring Matt into this game before you start it, Gerardo.
Okay,
I'm surprised.
Okay.
I'm surprised this Wolverine game got a release date. If I'm being completely honest, I thought
it'll get pushed back, dude. It's
I'm one,
no,
no,
hear me
I'm
out.
one of the
It's-
people.
It's going to get pushed back because we talked
Dude.
about what's it called, the GTA. That one's we already know it's getting pushed back. So if you just use the same logic, just expect this game to come out 2027. They're going to try and patch some things up, clean some things up, make some final.
Here's
final
my thing.
tweaks.
Don't rush the shit.
Yeah, I don't want this rush. I would rather them delay it and make this an epic, perfect game.
This is kind of a little diversion, but one game I think that's coming out soon and is going back to that old school, like it's a full game on release, is that Star Wars Galactic Racer. They're
Hell
saying
yeah.
it's like no season pass. Like they'll think about doing, maps and stuff like post-launch content, but like it's no season pass. It's a full game. Like everything they wanted in it is in there off the get-go.
I need that.
So I'm like, Wolverine, just let it simmer in that oven a little longer if it means it's going to be gas.
Please, especially a game like so as iconic as Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man Insomniac game was. That's a big bar that's going to be held against this same game,
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I
But
think
then
they should
2
take
wasn't
their
as
time.
great as the first one was. So
More-
does that count against
even-
it, you know?
Well, I think
Even-
that's
even-
objective or subjective.
Even more so,
Sure.
even if it
No,
isn't
it's
as good as the first
objectively
one.
ass.
Even if it isn't as good as the first one, that's still more than what's it called? More for them to consider.
And it
You
still
need to-
sold a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
I guess I'm just
I'm
saying.
gonna
I was,
switch to
I
tank
was,
real quick because these motherfuckers don't want to do it. So
I was just gonna say. I think
Oh, don't jump through the portal.
I was one of the
Almost
people
did.
who believe that because that game got leaked, and so much of it got leaked, that
Yeah.
they're just like we can't. I mean, we got we gotta not release this.
No,
This
I mean,
is so embarrassing for us. I was just of that belief. I just thought that would happen. So that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that they announced this game, and I'm excited for it because I like Insomniac. I like the Spider-Man games, even though my feelings vary depending on which one we're talking about. But I think everything about it looks cool. I like the studio involved, and like you said, it's going to be delayed, and I'm glad that it is, so they can take their time making a game that I think we will all be praising when it comes out.
Yeah, a game that we all want to play.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I think it'll sell more than Spider-Man.
Oh, what Wolverine is I think I don't know. I don't know if he's a more popular character.
In my opinion, Wolverine is one of the big three of Marvel.
That's objectively correct.
Yeah. Valid.
Yeah, absolutely.
No one's gonna buy a fucking Mr. Fantastic game.
I would.
All right.
Well, see, okay.
Bro, a game where you can stretch anything, just know. I'm lying.
No, but yes, you're right. It's gonna sell
dating
a lot of money, but is it gonna be good? That's the thing, and I hope.
I mean, I think you're right with that leak thing. They have to like pivot a little bit and like guarantee that it's gonna be like fantastic because you know that
fantastic. Oh shit.
Oh, I'm hurt. I'm hurt big time, boys. I'm hurt.
I'm dead.
What's the next piece of news after the Wolverine game?
Another gaming information. We got Phantom Blade Zero on September 9th. Don't know if anyone knows about that.
That sounds like some AZ shit.
That's why. AZ shit. Well, he was supposed to be here to talk about it, but he's in purgatory at his job.
We'll save it for next week.
We'll talk about it next week. I'll go research it. I'll see what the fuck.
Well, it comes out. I saw on Twitter people are excited for it because it comes out the same week as Wolverine. So so you get Phantom Blade Zero and you get Wolverine. So for if you love video games, that's really good.
I'll mention one that I'm pretty hyped for is the Crimson Desert shit.
I think that shit's gonna be ass.
I think it's too good to be true, but I'm excited to see if it lives up to the hype.
It's trying to do way too much.
It's gonna be some early No Man's Sky shit.
Yeah,
it's either gonna be like semi good for about a week, and then everyone's just gonna kind of forget.
It's gonna be the worst game of the year. I'm telling you that.
Well, it's because GTA comes out a month after. Like they're kind of
no one's gonna remember.
It's gonna be Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Like it's a fantastic game, but Claire Obsidian came out a month after, and it's like everyone was gobbling that.
How do you do a little spinny thing? There we go.
Anyways, then what's next after Phantom Blade Zero?
Dog. So you know what character I'm playing as right now, right?
Who?
Deadpool.
Mind Goblin.
And speaking of Deadpool, fucking Ed Skrein from Deadpool and Jurassic World Rebirth has been cast as Baldur in the upcoming God of War live action series. Now, I decided to add this to the list because we had two people say yes and like everybody else say no to this casting. Ed Skrein, he's got the look, but he can't carry this role. I'm sorry. I've seen Deadpool, dog. I know what
dude. I don't think this role is gonna be as big. Like
Ed Skrein is like if Jason Statham was less handsome, less talented, and less.
Dude, you know what's funny about that? No, hold on, bro. You know what's
funny about that? Jason Statham.
He's in the new Transporter movies, isn't he? Is he not?
Yeah, well, that's won. Funny. They only made one because it was ass.
That's funny.
He's not him. He's not him. I just got one. He's just so low.
I'm getting doo-dooed on, so I don't even care. just like Ed Skrein getting doo-dooed on the screen.
I don't like Ed Skrein. I don't know how I feel. I feel about this show, but I don't like him. I played the first God of War, and Baldur's such a cool fucking character.
Yeah,
he's fucking sick, and I just don't think Ed Skrein is that.
He ain't got it.
He ain't got the juice. I'm sorry, he doesn't. You actually did a really good fan cast, Matthew. You said,
I said,
and this ties into the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. But the guy who plays Sir Stefan,
he looks spot on.
Oh man,
he gives asshole vibes. I love
Stefan Fossaway.
That would have been incredible casting. And at this point, then you start putting my name next to what's her name who cast for all the Marvel movies, Sarah Haley Quinn. I've been on a heater with these fan casts, dog. And I'm not saying like fan casting. Oh, I love this actor. You cast him in everything because I'd be like,
Glenn Powell.
cast Glenn Powell, cast Louis Pullman and everything. No, cast people who can actually act and look the part. That's not that hard.
And who are new and unknown.
Yeah. And speaking of new and unknown, do y'all know who Paul Allen Kelly is?
Yes,
we do now. We do now. That is our choice for Batman in the DCU. He is relatively unknown, unlike David saying. He looks spot on, and he looks like he could also be Superman. Those are my criteria for Batman casting. Also, at this point, this is what DC needs to go to. Do the Marvel formula and cast unknowns in these roles. People who can obviously make sure they're talented.
I think Corn Sweat was not a household name.
He's big if you knew him, but not
big if you knew
not anyone else.
I knew.
But like, I never fucking heard of the dude. But
I don't think he was big. He was. I mean, if you've seen
think...
shit, you probably saw his face here. If you saw Pearl and you saw Hollywood,
I did.
But that's what I'm saying. Normies didn't, right? So it's like. So no, but
those who know,
Ryan Murphy.
Motherfuckers don't know casting, bro.
No, but I think he's gonna do the same thing with Batman. Like I don't think.
No, you don't think Brandon Sklenar is our Bruce Wayne, bro?
I mean, I watched some of that show and I didn't mind him.
No,
I don't.
Go watch Drop right now. Graham, go
watch the house.
Here's the thing. There's, you can be good in one thing, and it's like, all right, I guess that sold me. But I mean, there's better picks out there. I don't know.
I was good in soccer and football, so I'm gonna go be the team
my
captain
thing is
for
that
tennis team.
My silhouette for this Batman is Alan. What's Rickson? Reacher. Yeah, like that's who I have envisioned from day one, and it's like if I don't get him, then I'm like probably I'm gonna be a little pissed off regardless and like skeptical.
I don't think he looks like Bruce Wayne though.
He looks like absolute Batman.
Nah,
he looks like absolute Batman for sure.
Nah, I think he looks like that '90s one. He got that.
He's not a brunette.
Though, you're talking about the team
is a brunette.
Well,
you can dye the hair.
Dye that shit.
I think he doesn't look like. I don't think he looks like. I feel like Batman in the DCU, yes, he needs to be jacked, but he doesn't need to be like overly ripped, you know.
And I mean,
what he's trying to say is he can't imagine kissing him because he's too big.
Yeah, he scares me.
He wants a little dainty.
I didn't say that.
The guy who plays JFK Jr. is not dainty. I think he's
the perfect.
He's dainty compared to Alan Richardson, is what I'm saying.
Everyone is though.
Okay, fuck me.
We got cooked.
And speaking of cooking. Will Evil Dead Wrath cook? Evil Dead Wrath is reportedly beginning production. This motherfucker said, Deadpool, you are horrible. Bro, I was on who I was supposed to be, and you said you need a Vanguard, so I switched. Man, fuck you. You do something, nigga.
Who said that? Jonas the Great?
Jonas the
Bro
Great.
had 7 kills and 8 deaths. Don't worry about what he said.
I did better than him, and I was a healer.
I'm about to type back. What did he say? Where is he? How do you type to this man?
L3.
Bro, I'm about to buy a keyboard and attach it. Anyways, Evil Dead Wrath is coming out. It's in production. Me personally, I don't know what's about to happen here. I haven't looked into it too much, but we'll see.
Bruce Campbell tweeted about it.
Yeah, that's what sparked this.
This isn't
Probably. He said this isn't an announcement; it's a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'll watch it.
It's a threat.
If Sam Raimi's not directing, I'll watch.
I haven't watched either one of the new Evil Deads.
Graham, dude,
it's good.
Really?
The first one, Evil Dead, the
Evil Dead, not Rise.
No, Evil Dead, just the regular Evil Dead, the one that
the 2013 one that
Fede Alvarez directed is incredible.
Oh, yes. I didn't know he directed that.
Oh yeah, he fucking cooked.
Did he do Rise too?
No. That was.
It's funny because I think
worthy successor.
I think
Rise
me and Maddie tried to watch Rise. And once the shit like came up over the lake, like the title, I was like, man, I don't know if I could do this.
What? Why?
No, that shit was kind of hard.
That shit was hard.
Like, it was tough. It was tough, but like, I get scared easily.
Cool.
I get scared.
You're gonna hate the Fede Alvarez Evil Dead.
Yeah, that one's gonna make you piss, bro.
See, because I'm a huge fan of the originals, and I like that campiness, but. I don't know. I gotta suffer through it because I've heard they're incredible.
They are. Evil Dead, specifically the Fede Alvarez one, is absolutely incredible. But I think I don't know who's. Do you know who's directing this third one, Matthew?
Right now, I don't know. I'll find out. I haven't. I just saw the tweet. Like,
What's
right
it called
before
again?
we-
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead
Wrath.
Wrath. Let's see.
I don't know if I start looking it up. My computer's gonna
They
start.
may not even have a director.
Millie Rock.
Oh, Francis Galupi. Jalupi.
Who the fuck?
Francis Galupi.
Francis Galupi.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Francis Galuppis.
Galupis.
Let me look him up. Francis Galupi. How do you spell it?
Galluppi. He's
Oh, got
done
Oh,
The
God,
Last
it's
Stop
Italian?
in Yuma County, The Gemini Project.
Oh no!
Bunch of bangers, brother.
Is that
No,
the one with Will Smith?
No,
where he's
no.
the
That's
twin?
Gemini. That's Gemini.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was about to say,
no.
oh,
Well,
no.
that
four of
one's
these
really
don't
good.
even have a release date, so I don't know if they're even out yet.
Boy, I would have thrown up.
Oh,
if
The
it was
Gemini
him.
Project's a short film.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would have thrown up if it was that Will
He's
Smith.
done he did a one short and then one feature.
And then
Indie
he
feature.
did another.
a lot of pressure.
High Desert Hell is a horror short.
Mm.
Oh no, that's kind of cool.
Well,
You're
you know
getting an
what?
unknown director.
Yeah,
like-
that's what I was gonna say. I haven't
We
seen
gonna see.
his short or his feature, but I like the fact that they picked the up and coming director to make
Yeah.
this movie. I think
Yeah.
the fact,
Whose
I
son
think-
is this?
and I think well, that's a good question also. But I
That's
think
a very good question.
the fact that they decided to entrust an unknown director with such a big franchise and such a big
Yeah.
responsibility, I think speaks well to his talent. you know?
Talent
right.
speaks
So-
volumes to his abilities.
Exactly. The
Hey,
fact
I
that
need
they're
help
like-
back in the back.
Where you at?
I'm dead
Yeah.
now.
I got you.
Oh, because it's Psylocke.
Yeah, I just got.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck the shit out of me.
yeah.
Anyways, Evil Dead Wrath. I'll be there. I love these movies. I'll be set.
Somebody got an updated skin for this Elsa. But y'all need to touch grass, bro. This character came out last week. Jesus Christ. See, I have a full-time job, so I can't be doing that.
And a
But
girl
anyway,
place.
yeah, and a girlfriend. I go to the gym, I
Exactly.
shower,
Yeah,
like
shit to
you
do.
know, I do all
should,
types of cool shit. I'm going around the realm and just
Nice.
having a good going on.
Are you going around the 9 Kingdoms?
the
Nice.
9 kingdoms? Yeah, my boy.
Nice.
You already know what time it is.
German?
Huh?
Hmm.
No, Sam,
Nine.
Nine.
Nice.
Oh shit.
We'll talk about Sam
Y'all see-
Raimi
Now,
later.
speaking of the
Badass edit I made. Y'all gonna know what I'm talking about.
When y'all see the thumbnail, you'll know.
the thumbie gonna show y'all the truth. The thumbie gonna show y'all the reality, bro.
But yeah,
What
I
the
think
hell,
that's a
bro?
good-
Fucked
I
up,
think
dog.
that's a good. This is a
Hell.
good time to bring up A Night of Seven Kingdoms. Look,
Yes.
I was gonna say
Cool.
this one. I think this one anecdote will really kind of like explain and kind of really encapsulate how great this series is. Fabio, who could give less of a fuck about any Game of Thrones property,
Not hate, but just indifferent.
yeah, indifferent,
Right.
Yeah.
like
Okay.
likes A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Mhm.
He really enjoys it. He thinks it's fun.
Thanks,
There you
it's,
go.
It's the best overall season, I think, of any Game of Thrones season. Maybe
I
not
agree.
the. I mean,
I agree.
I
hard
think so, 100%.
Well,
Like
Game
the
of
last
Thrones-
two,
Game of
the
Thrones season
last,
4 is one of the greatest seasons of television of all time, in my opinion. But yes,
and I think the
Have you
first
seen
season
Sex
also is.
Education?
yes, exactly.
But that's just saying how good a 6-episode, 30-minute long episode season is
Mhm.
done,
Mhm.
and how
How you
true it
supposed to do
is.
man.
So I haven't read any of the books. My mom did, but she didn't read any like the short
She didn't read 'em
stories.
to you?
But from what
Didn't
I'm,
read the
yeah,
novellas?
she didn't read. But from what I've been reading is that like the dialogue is damn near like word for word,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and that this is probably the most faithful
To
Game
the
of
book.
Thrones
Adaptation
adaptation
of
of
George's work.
anything that
Yeah.
we've seen.
Mhm.
And I think when you don't have dragons flying around or crazy things that are taking up your budget, and you have this like
I thought you were about to say taking up your butt.
super personal story between like
Yeah.
two people that just have a random ass meetup,
Yeah.
and you obviously like you build up to know who is who, and obviously a ton of people are going to know who this kid is, who he grows up to be, like if you've read the books or anything. But I think the way that they handled it was stellar.
Well,
It's
necessity is the mother of invention, right? And I think so. you know, it's this show doesn't have a huge budget, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that forced the creatives, the showrunner, and all everybody involved, all the writers, to have to make a show that is character driven, right?
Yeah.
You have to write a show that is about characters that we care
Well,
about.
it just feels intimate.
Exactly.
Yes.
And a lot of that is due to the budgetary restrictions.
For sure.
Right?
Fuck just attacked me.
And it's Elsa's old. Elsa's old.
Did y'all get that on the screen?
Yeah,
he hadn't seen that thing
It
yet.
killed me too. It's Elsa's old.
No. She gotta die. Come here.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, it's what I love about the show is how personal and small it is. I mean,
yes.
to dunk like the results.
One soloing this bitch. Die.
You're not soloing, boy. I just cleared out this fucking point.
To dunk the results of this tourney and the results of this season of television are huge and important and very kind of you know, grand. But in the grand scheme of the Game of Thrones universe, they're pretty small potatoes, you know. And I think they do. Ira Parker, the showrunner, I think does such an incredible job of capturing like Dunk's naivety, but his honor and his hope and faith in humanity and his belief, and what it means to be a knight and a hero and a good man. Yes, this show isn't cynical in any way, and I think that is a nice.
I think it kind of gets that way in the second half, but I think one of the best things they do is introducing Dunk to this like almost horror that like the Targaryens are, like specifically like Aaron, like Dunk's never seen some malice like this. That's just so
he's kind of innocent, like in that sequel.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think the way he gets like introduced to all that is just incredible. How he has like no remorse or like no questions about like helping somebody. It's great, but to me the clear top thing in the show is the chemistry between him and Egg.
Yeah. And I think with the way that they go about, you know, and Graham, you and I texted about this a couple of times, like the way their dynamic is set up, it's just so special. And that's something that really, I almost say, carries the show. Like this is the first Game of Thrones.
Well, it's the backbone of it for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Mm-hmm.
And like,
I think they nailed it.
The dragon. I think with the way that they've done this. When I started watching Game of Thrones, I mean, it wasn't a slow burn, but it gets good eventually.
Once you lock in with the characters, it is a slow burn. It for sure is a slow burn, and it's a build-up. And then the thing is about Game of Thrones, they'll snatch that away from you in 15 minutes.
Well, here's what makes A Night of Seven Kingdoms so good is its mastery of tone. Right?
Yeah.
I think it you know, in order to do that, you need to have House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones to kind of set the precedent for what people expect these shows to be, right? It's a certain tone, it's a certain kind of pace. And Night of the Seven Kingdoms, just because that's the way the novellas are written, but also because, like I said, Ira Parker really understands the story he's trying to tell, really plays with those preconceived notions, right? And you have something that's a lot more funny, a lot more heartfelt, that plays with this idea of what the audience is supposed to expect from a show like this, and completely flips it on its head, you know. And like I said, is something that is a lot less cynical, is a lot more hopeful, is a lot more beautiful, and so I think that's kind of like where the show excels, right? It's like, look, we can make a show that is set in this world that has fights, that has cool fight choreography, good action, good good characters, but we can make it funny, we can make it lighthearted, you know, we can make it not so self-serious. Like I said, and like I mentioned at the top of this discussion, is that the fact that somebody like Gerardo, who has absolutely no ties to this IP at all, is like, actually, I think this show's a lot of fun and I enjoy watching it, is exactly the thing that this show needed to do, and it pulled it off beautifully.
Yeah, I remember I saw a tweet that said it's like Shrek but in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That's low key what made me
Literally.
want to watch it. I was like, okay,
Literally.
Yeah.
I'll see what this is about.
So
I heard
one
y'all-
thing.
Remember when I said that with Duncan and Egg's dynamic in the show, it's giving like Batman and Robin style story, and I just really loved it. I think this series is like a 5-star to me because it's the first one where I the first of the 2 games. I mean, even House of the Dragon, I was locked the fuck in for House of the Dragon.
Oh
But
man,
this
first
one-
2 seasons incredible.
Mm-hmm. But this one, I was like,
first
oh
one.
boy, I'm in that hole. Like it was such a great start. It was good from beginning to end. There's no lulls. There's no like, oh man, I'm kind of bored. I'll watch something else. This was I was engaged the entire time. I think the way they ended the 5th episode going into 612, it keeps you gripped. My girlfriend even said watching the finale with me, she's like, oh my gosh, they're just gonna end it like that. Yeah, because they want to keep us wanting more.
Well, I think the ending
how you
to
do it.
episode 4 is also. I think episode 4 to me might be my favorite because you're getting. I wanted to add this to what Luis was saying. Like this, part of this show doesn't feel like consequential to the future Game of Thrones. But Gerardo, have you like been spoiled of like what happens?
No, not at all. I will.
Okay.
Out. I will step out. I'm not. I can't hear y'all. Go.
He muted his ears.
Okay, so when Baylor, however you pronounce those,
Baylor when he pulled up.
So when he dies, George is like, that's probably one of the most pivotal moments in the history because of how good of a king he would have been,
right?
Because of how moral he is and how self-reflective, or I guess self-conscious of like what his family is capable of doing.
It's one of the biggest turning points in An Ice of Song and Fire's history, right? Westerosi history, right? How would this world have turned out had Baelor been king?
Even Maekar says that at the end. He's like, they're going to
Maekar lives in like self-pity for the rest of his life and doesn't leave like the castle, and it's crazy. So I think when he pulls up on them at the end of episode 4 and that Game of Thrones theme kicked in, it's my favorite part of the whole show.
That shit was so hard. He said, I'll fight with you. I was like, I stood up on my chair,
man.
I was like, Jesus, fire. I said, you know what? Shout out Targaryen, shout out all that shit. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
Big ups. Yeah. The Dornish side of the Targaryens.
Yeah, not them blonde motherfuckers. But
so this is kind of a cool little theory, is that the faceless one in Game of Thrones had like that streak of silver hair.
Yes, bro.
No way,
dude. I mean, it's
Darion
a coincidence
or Daron?
for sure. Daron, I think.
No,
like
named with a V, isn't it? Valar or something like
Valar? I don't know.
The Valar Morghulis guy?
No. Baelor's son.
I think it's Darren, right?
No, Darren is Maekar's other son.
It's too confusing.
Oh, the drunk.
Yes, the one who says, "I saw you in a dream."
Yes.
You slayed the dragon or whatever.
Too many names, bro.
Oh my god!
And there's a lot of Darrens in Westerosi history also.
Yeah,
and a lot of Aegons too, apparently.
Yeah.
So I think there's 5 total.
Jesus Christ!
But so
y'all need to pick original names.
Man, like just seeing how Egg has to act in like the castle, and dude, I'm gonna say. Also, when his hair starts to kind of kick in,
dude, yes,
and he like, dude, for a moment he kind of goes a little like Targaryen cuckoo, and dude, I just thought I think that kid is going to do
incredible
things. He is incredible.
He's incredible.
Dexter, if you ever hear this episode, my boy,
we've been fans since day one.
Keep doing it. We've been supporting you, and that you are so talented. I cannot wait to see.
You're my
Graham, what does Palpatine say in episode 1? We'll be watching your career with great interest.
Interest. Yeah.
No, I will be watching your career with great interest.
And look, him and the guy who plays Dunk, what's his name? Peter. His name is Peter.
Peter
Caffrey. Exactly.
So
he was a professional rugby player turned actor. He's absolutely incredible.
Like me.
Yeah.
He's like me. The way that he captures Dunk's kind of like
tender-hearted,
kind of boyish
and innocence.
And I know in the books he's 16. Like Dunk is supposed to be like a kid. He's 16 years old, and I get you have to age him up, but it's like he captures that boyish kind of
Boyish
charm,
charm,
and he's kind of
innocence.
dumb and he's kind of an oaf, but
But he's
heart is
kind-hearted.
but his heart is so pure that you
Mm.
just, you know, no matter what mistakes he's made, you know, you can't help but root for him. It's like the casting top down, Makar, Baylor, the guy who played Arian,
The Apple Boy.
Oh yeah, Raymond Foster.
Raymond,
Sean
my
Thomas,
man.
Boy, pussy getter.
Sean Thomas,
Dude,
you
right.
cool. He swagged out,
Raymond
bro.
was the secret winner of
MVP.
that fucking tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
He
he
was-
came and smoked Aaron off of him.
Bro.
And
And then he left with
land.
The show is just great, man. And I'm so glad, like, as somebody who didn't really enjoy season 2 of House of the Dragons,
Yeah.
and who loves Game of Thrones and me and my girlfriend, one of the first things we ever bonded over was our mutual love for Game of Thrones. So it's like this, you know, means so much to me. And the fact that
means something to me.
it means something to me. And the fact that we have such a return to form that is A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and season 2 is already in production. We're going to get it next year. You know, it's like, that's so exciting. And I'm so glad that we have a show like this. Yes, we're so fucking back.
We're
Yeah,
so back.
House of the Dragon season 3, we'll see. But this made me excited.
Good.
This made me excited for that show. I wasn't excited for it.
Hard, bro.
I wasn't excited for it. You know,
Dragon's timeline has fucked that show though. Like
Yeah.
the waiting between seasons, it's
Yeah,
terrible. It's terrible.
Well, if they at risk of them turning into the boys, if they do the boys strategy and release the whatever main series and then another series, this series like back to back, at least fill that gap.
Yeah.
You know, so like
Yeah,
next, if we're doing House of the Dragon this year, do the
I just went 30, you know,
next year, then do the next one. You know what I mean? So keep doing that.
I went 24 now.
Gerardo, come back.
We're done.
Crazy.
We're done.
I'm back.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you get MVP?
You
I
guys
just
got
went 30 and
30 and 0. 30 and 0.
0.
Oh,
Boy went crazy.
I thought I went
crazy.
crazy. I did 22 and 0.
I did 24 and 0. Even I did better than you.
And that's
Yeah,
why
20
we won
I did
sharing
26.
But you got one less final hit than me, so you're stupid.
I got 3,000 more healing than you.
Yeah, I don't heal, idiot.
Oh, well, bitch. Step it up.
I got 2,000 damage more
Get
than
your
you.
money up, not your funny up, baby boy.
Damage them niggas.
No, but I think this is just the bar has been set for
Very high.
future Game of Thrones seasons in general, and I'm scared that season 3 of Dragon was filmed before this. So I don't,
yeah,
it was.
you
so
know,
it's gonna get dragged through quality.
Here's the thing. Reshoots allegedly are currently underway for House of the Dragon season 3, which is one, concerning, but two, I think indicative of the fact that I feel like they've seen the online chatter around A Night of the Seven Kingdoms and kind of like the fervor for which people, you know, with which people love this show, and hopefully those reshoots are for the better, you know, and kind of are more in line and kind of help bring the show. It doesn't have to be the same. It can't be the same show as A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. They serve two completely different purposes. You know, they're two completely different things. But hopefully they take the lessons from A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, you know, and implement that into House of the Dragon. And so we'll see.
We shall see.
Yeah,
we
I
shall
agree.
see. We shall see if House of the Dragons, you know, stands the test of time or if it's completely washed. Just like the director of this next movie we're going to talk about. I'm going to make this a quick one because I think I'm the only one who saw this. But this weekend I saw Send Help. Now, it wasn't a horrible film. Like, you know, what was that movie I watched last year? War of the Worlds or whatever the fuck. Songs from Blue. This one, I had an expectation going into it. I know Sam Raimi's work. I know the quality of his work. I know how his filmography looks. So I wasn't surprised when I saw certain things, certain jump scares. I was like, whatever, cool. But whenever it got deep into the meat and potatoes of this movie, I was like, what's going to happen? Like, it wasn't interesting. It wasn't fun. Sam Raimi might actually be washed, dog. I think it's safe to start putting them washed out.
Ridley Scott.
Now, Luis gonna come back and talk to you.
What you're talking about, bro? That man's been washed.
With Send Help, Rachel McAdams, phenomenal actress, one of the most talented performers out there. Dylan O'Brien. I don't know, bro. I've only seen him in like 2 things, so I
I
have
think
no
he's
real-
good.
Can I be honest?
Mm,
I haven't liked him in anything but Teen Wolf. I thought he was fun in Teen Wolf.
yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's cool.
You watch
He's
Maze
young.
Runner?
I was in my head. I was like, he's
I
young.
thought he was good in Maze Runner. I
He's
thought
not a bad actor, but I think he chooses really fucking shitty projects.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. I think he's decent.
He's not
Well,
bad.
and what's
He's
crazy
like
is
Dylan
they
O'Brien.
seem like they had fun like filming that movie. I mean, it might not be good, but
Mhm.
like I kind of watched some of the interviews and they're like, I don't know. I just think that Sam Raimi's a legend, and I don't give a fuck what he releases now. I'm going back and I'm watching Spider-Man 1 and 2 weekly.
What do you mean? All 3, bro. They're
Beds.
all great.
Yeah, that is true.
Inject the
I just
third one
watched
in
1
my
and
vein.
2.
But you know what's not great?
Send help.
Multiverse of Madness. Shit's ass.
No, no.
Multiverse of
It's
Ass-ness.
good. That
Check
shit's
this
fun.
out. Check this out. Look at it. Look at your screen. Bang. Look at that. Bet you don't got that. Just how Sam Raimi don't got the juice no more.
He ain't locked into he ain't plugged into the streets like me.
Bullshit.
But no, Sam Raimi wash allegations really getting hit right now because I was already questioning him after Multiverse. I didn't hate that movie, but I also didn't like it. Why is she on me? Why she on my ass, bro? Get out of here. Get her. Let's go. Oh, how do you switch it? There we go. Yeah, I didn't think it was terrible. It wasn't there.
I liked it. Standing up.
We know you did.
I didn't like
I
it.
like it.
That Norman Rockwell painting. Nah, bro, it's ass. The movie's ass.
Nah,
Sam Raimi's
But
watch.
I think with Multiverse of Madness, it's much more watchable, much more palatable than Send Help was for me, and that has less to do with it being a Marvel movie than it has to do with it being decent and watchable and worth spending the money. Yeah, worth spending the money in the theaters for.
You want that shit refunded?
High key, I do.
Hey, you know what? Is coming out on March 27th. The Mummy Returns re-release.
And we will be there.
We will be there, just like we were there for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan
Gerardo, you should come to Dallas for that.
I'm driving to Dallas for it.
Are you really?
Pay for my gas, bro. I'll do it.
I got you.
Nah, you'll take that up with your brother.
Literally one tank is like $40, cheap ass.
Gas, bus ticket, all of it.
I'll buy your ticket if you just get
my bus ticket. That's more expensive. I'm down though.
I got AMC. I got the AMC ticket. I get points for that, John.
He gets the Stubbs team. What is happening? Why does he keep showing the comic book, bro? Please stop this. Oh my god. Hey, speaking of comic books,
talk a little about Absolute. Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Speaking of comic books, the next topic is Absolute Universe. Have you started reading it? No, I have them sitting on my desk now because I when I got my work set up, I was like, I'm gonna read these on my lunch breaks. But I saw a little bit of the spoilers.
Dude, they'll take it.
Sick, dog.
You won't be able to put it down. I finished volume 2 in like 2 days, and I wanted to like space it out. Yeah. But dude, it's incredible. It's incredible. So
tell everyone a little bit about and I know we talked about it a few weeks ago too when we're talking about the first one.
Yeah.
But the other one's a little bit of like a spoiler free. What the hell's going on in volume 2?
So this, I don't really know too much about like the Absolute Universe is like Darkseid's I guess version of what he would, universe. His own little universe, yeah. And so these pretty much every superhero is like it's a flip. It's not necessarily like Red Sun Superman, but this Batman is poor. Like he lives
no powers, no money.
Nothing.
He broke his hell.
He broke his dad. Only his dad is dead. His mom's still alive, but like he's best friends and grew up with the Riddler, Penguin, Two-Face, Waylon Jones.
Oh, Croc.
And yeah, bro. Croc has one of the best like arcs in this. It's
damn, so
incredible.
they were all just homies?
They were all homies and they would meet up
like that.
And they're still like that. Yeah. But it gets a little dicey, but I'm trying to keep it spoiler free. but
Yeah.
they meet up like once a week to play poker. And then Bruce, you know, he becomes the Batman, and like Alfred is pretty much like a MI6 agent almost, or like a mercenary PI, and he's like sent to investigate the Batman. So like they start off with like a rocky start, but how they're modeling and what they're doing with like the villains, like Black Mask. This is the best Mr. Freeze I've ever seen in my life. It's insane. And all of the villains have like this mythical look to them, mythical feel. Like Bane is like a King Kong kinda. It's like a completely different like backstory. The Joker is the rich one. Joker is like rich, loaded with money, and he's kind of like the opposite. Like it's almost like him and Batman switched roles in this universe, but they're still Batman and Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So like the Joker's the one.
Like they switched upbringings, but they still
yes,
in person.
Correct.
I'm rocking.
But the Joker supposedly, I haven't gotten there yet, and they've been releasing issues of it, but looks like a Lovecraftian like horror. That's kind of what all these villains
How do you
like.
heal? How do you heal? Oh my god, I figured out when we're all dying.
They're stuck in our butt.
Hey, that was bad.
Yeah.
But the artwork for this, the story, like it's almost like a deconstruction of Batman completely. It's a whole new story and upbringing. It still has like, I would say it's probably like a year 3 Batman whenever you start getting into it. But like, it gives you a year 1. There's a year 1 issue, and it's included in the first volume.
I have one. Yep.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good.
So let's talk about real quick. Let's talk about, because Absolute Green Arrow. I'm gonna say Absolute Hawkeye. What the fuck? Absolute Green Arrow was announced, and boy, let me tell you something. The hardest fucking Green Arrow I have ever seen in my life.
Superhero looks, and it's fucking Green Arrow. Like, I'm not the biggest Green Arrow fan. I think he's kind of lame as fuck. Actually,
I think on the contrary, I think he's cool. It's just he's not given anything to do. No like relevant runs to me right now. So I don't really. I don't. Him. You know, Batman gets a shit ton of stuff. Superman gets a shit ton of stuff. What are they doing with GA? Nothing.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, when you sent that image, I said, "Oh my god,
bro!" His bow, it's 2 machetes linked together. Man,
bro, I think what they did was they looked at the Ronin, like Hawkeye's Ronin situation, and like, how can we take this and just make it fucking metal?
Make it
how do we make it metal as fuck? And they said, "All right, cool. We're gonna turn his bow into some blades."
The mask almost looks like Warhammer, like 40K type shit. It's sick.
So sick, dog.
But it's only a 6-issue limited series. They're doing the same thing with Catwoman.
I'll be there no matter what.
And then the other main issues run along with this are Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Superman, and David swears by Absolute Wonder Woman, that says it's incredible. And I did see the first issue cover, and she does have a Dragon Slayer gut sword.
Yeah.
And that is kind of like, okay. That looks sick.
Now David is right, because I did talk to the guys at the comic shop I frequent. Shout out my boys over at Cosmic Comics. Appreciate y'all plugging me up. I've been there a couple times and gotten some good stuff from there. Check them out. They've been telling me about, you know, the Absolute run and everything that's coming with it. He's like, dude, you gotta check him out. He was hyping up Absolute Martian Manhunter, Absolute Wonder Woman. He said Flash is pretty good too, and of course Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. I already said that, but yeah, I'm gonna buy them all. I picked up volume 2, and I was like, I need to just come back. I'm gonna wait and get my paycheck, save that whole, and I'm gonna buy every single one all at once, because I have to. It's so good.
It's good.
And mind you, there's another Batman run going on right now, also pretty good, and I want to read that as well. But we're getting fed with comics right now. I love this.
DC's kind of killing it right now, and I think after their whole The Man Who Laughs
The Batman who laughs at?
situation. Yeah. It got real stagnant, and
I agreed.
they tend to do that sometimes, like
Agreed.
especially like
That's all comics. Yeah, they have they have their lulls.
yeah. And I think DC was in one, and this Absolute has like 100%
revitalized it, and people love it.
And the DC KO is like pretty much a tournament of a bunch of universes.
It's their Mortal Kombat type shit.
Yeah, and it's like the main universe, Batman, you know, all the heroes. But one of the last issues, the Absolute universe like came in and whooped some ass, and it was fire.
I love it. I love it.
I'm hurt big time, boys.
Healers are so trash. I died 3 times.
Oh, there's a Wolverine in here with me. To the left. Oh.
Donde? Ah, he punishing me. He punishing me.
Great album.
No. No. Hey, you know what else is great?
Matt, who are you shooting at?
I don't even know, bro. Somebody was in here as a Moon Knight in here, and now he's gone. We were talking the other day about a little TV show I know, also based in the video game, called Fallout.
Shogun. Oh.
And we got both of y'all on here to talk about it today. Tell me a little bit more about this current season of Fallout, man.
Just ended, and I think me and Graham both agree is fucking amazing.
Fucking incredible.
Fucking so good.
Yeah.
And I was really disappointed with a lot of video game adaptations, like most video game fans. Assassin's Creed. Every other fucking video game movie that I've ever seen has been ass. But dude,
Sonic is alright.
Fuck Sonic. I
actually agree. I love Sonic.
I doubt it's bad, but I don't care about it. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Fans, I'm glad you're happy. I don't care about Sonic.
I'm a grown man. This is 100% how you do a video game adaptation.
Yes.
So you're not necessarily doing like a retelling of a game that's already been out, or like a story. Like they're adding on to the New Vegas story, which is already
the best Fallout story.
The best Fallout. Really? Everyone kind of agrees on that. It's just everything about that game is incredible.
Triple kill coming. Triple kill.
Nice.
Oh damn! Somebody took it from me. No. During Black History Month.
No, I really like it. I think if you're adapting a game, adopting an RPG after the fact might be the move.
Yeah,
because you get to mess with the canon. You don't have to mess with, anyone's.
Damn, I got
like what happens during someone's gameplay, right? Their story. You're messing with the story that everyone knows. Oh, it could have ended this way. It could have ended the other way.
Exactly.
Person might be dead. He might be alive. You can change whatever the fuck you want, and everyone can be like, "Oh yeah, this is the fucking RPG."
Because a lot of people have done like all the endings, so they're like, "Holy shit!" Well, this is the one where
I'm not a sociopath.
But yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. Like the soundtrack,
incredible.
I'm gonna have to tap in because I've been holding off on watching.
I remember when we said something in the trailer, and like the Kings were shown, and Gerardo, I think you might have said something about the hair, but
I'm cooking, and
it's because it was wigs, and radiation doesn't affect wigs; it affects the hair that's actually grown. I was like, yo, that's just the kind of shit that they're adding.
Because of course the School of the King would have fucking preset wigs that they would all be using. It's not all their hair. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
and a lot of people are like, "Oh, you introduced the King just to kill him, dude." Don't act like the King was your favorite character in the fucking Shut up. Shut up. I agree. He was fun, but I killed him for his suit. Stop being a fucking bitch. It's fun.
Yeah. Nah, someone's always gonna find something like to be about, but I think overall, it's very well like received, and just people that are fans of the game are like, "Yeah, it's sick." And it's like just giving you more lore into the background that you don't
really well acted. Fucking Walton Goggins, as always, is incredible.
Always,
yes.
I think the guy playing Maximus is incredible, and I think
love him.
and that's one
Look at me
thing.
go crazy. Look at me go crazy.
Holy shit! Nice.
Oh shit! Ah! I died. Oh, I'm still here.
Might just put.
But I
put
think
the
this
team on
their
my-
handling of 3 different characters. You know that you could play 3 different ways in the game. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, the ghoul you can only do in like 76, but like you could play as like
We ate.
a Lucy who's this naive. You could just do whatever you want, and I think
Do
following
gooder,
multiple
yeah.
characters, it gives you that perspective of, wow, this could have been one playthrough. This could have been another playthrough.
Mhm.
And I think the way they handled and teased the Legion is fucking gas. Just the thought of like, you know, you had the Kaiser in New Vegas, who just depending on what happened, like them passing it down,
Batman.
and then I don't know, it's so good. And then the Death Claws were like, that's how you handle a big mythic, you know, creature in this game in an adaptation, because like they were fucking sick, but obviously you can take them down.
Yeah, they're not. I like that. Like they're not impossible to kill, but yeah, they're menacing. They could have killed him. They almost killed him. I think.
And then it had the best shot of both seasons when the NCR Ranger hit the sniper shot.
Oh yeah, but it was just like I feel like a dork thing, but well, it's just like the trailer. It's just like the trailer, but it's cool, man.
It's so sick.
And
So sick.
I had like this little moment where they're in the like this like abandoned hangar, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta do it like one man. You gotta rig the game." And he pulls the tarp off of the NCR power armor.
Yep.
And I feel like a dumb I teared up. I was like,
Yeah.
yes. It was just so cool,
sick.
and it's so nice to see a video game franchise treated with weight and respect. And
100%.
it's so fucking cool that I'm just so happy that they stuck the landing. Because when I first heard that they were adapting it, I was overwhelmingly negative. I said, "There's no way this is going to be good," because so many video game adaptations.
It's a stigma now. It's a like almost a guarantee.
Yeah, I mean, look at the fucking Until Dawn movie. Just what was it last year?
Yeah, bro.
The worst.
What the
piece
fuck?
of dog shit I've ever seen.
It was insane that even got made.
And
and I like that y'all are speaking so highly of Fallout. Now, let me preface for everybody who's watching or listening. Fallout is not a game series that I was super deep into. I knew of Fallout, knew a little bit about it, but I never got into it. But hearing the guys talk so positively about the show, it's encouraging me not to just watch the show, but I'm about to get into the games too. Like
I started a new playthrough of 3, New Vegas, and 4, and I can't decide which one I want to keep going on.
I replayed New Vegas before I watched it, and I finally took the plunge on 76.
Is it worth it?
I didn't pay for it, so it is worth it. But it's
free is great.
It's better than it was at launch, so I'm fine with that.
Well, I've been thinking about picking it up because of this show. Like, I want inject all the Fallout.
Inject all the Fallout
into my fucking veins right now. And
what we need is that goddamn fucking remaster, man.
We all going Lord, except for
it's gotta happen.
whatchamacallit.
Iron Fist.
I'm not your Lord yet, guys. How do I type? I'm like, you're gonna get there today.
But Todd Howard, who is like the head of Bethesda, like came out and was like, yeah, this wouldn't work with Elder Scrolls. And I'm like, dude, you're out of your fucking mind.
Are you kidding me? That would do numbers.
Elder Scrolls would be a sick ass show, dog. Elder Scrolls would be a think about Game of Thrones, bro.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls would be a sick ass show.
Well, that and I don't know. I feel like you're not so Windows
is high and drunk. We're about to have L heels. Graham, it's on you, brother.
You don't need a aim,
dog. Lock in. Oh damn! They're already on the shit. They're already on the point.
Oh, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic. Who is punching on me, man?
Fantastic and Rogue are coming in hot.
I'm cooking on some ball. The Rogue got me.
But yeah, Fallout.
Touched me.
Banger.
Yeah. Fallout's a banger, just like
Banger,
this
banger.
episode of the Cinestro Core. Another episode in the books, boys, girls, ladies, gents, and everyone in between. Thanks again for tuning in to your new favorite podcast. Go ahead and tap in with our boys and girls and everyone in between over at Backstage Experience. If you want to see this type of material, this type of incredible podcasting,
let us know
with
if you
better
like this format.
Yeah. Go check out what they're doing over there. All types of stuff going on at Backstage. New expansions into new markets. So if you can catch on TV, please do. Tell them we sent you, or don't. I don't know. Whatever you want to do that. Be about it, and enjoy Backstage. Also, check out our boy AZ. He can't be here to explain this, so I'll do it for him. AZ's on all platforms at Tari Singo, streaming, comic book, talking, and in between. He's always chatting stuff. He's got some he's working right now. He's probably gonna pop on to game with us here in a little bit, but he's gonna be doing some more streams coming up. So check in with him and on Twitch at twitch.tv/Tari Singo. Check in with him there. And lastly, follow us on all platforms at Cinestro Corp, no S. We are in a custody battle for that S. I don't know if we'll ever win it. We're gonna see. Since you are watching us game right now, go ahead and stay tuned for our game stream here in just a moment, and we will be playing Marvel Rivals for the rest of the night. We are going to try and pick up on the gaming here now that we figured out how to do it. We will try. I don't think we'll launch a gaming channel. I think we'll just keep everything kind of the same because it's cool. It's chill. Everybody knows what we're about. We're multifaceted. We like to dabble, but we appreciate y'all dabbling with us. Love y'all as always. Peace, unity, and we'll see y'all at the movies. Adios.
We're the kings of the spring, yeah. Cinestro Core, we're the dream, yeah. New episode Saturday afternoon. We in your ear, that comic book crew. More good it takes what we do. Cinestro Core, we're the crew.